Hey guys, Twitch JCB here, and I'd like to discuss with you guys on my experiences with Perfect Dark. We take the role of Joanna Dark, who works under the Carrington Institute and is assigned her first mission to infiltrate Datadyne and rescue Dr. Carroll. This leads later to bigger discoveries of stopping an alien race trying to take over. Joanna was the perfect candidate as she was the only agent that excelled far beyond than any other in the practice test scores to be given the title Perfect Dark. This shows in the gameplay as we can use multiple weapons and gadgets along with carrying out different objectives in each mission. It's fast paced to embody the perfect agent only to be slowed down by her personality at times when trying to survey the idea of what's really going on. Enemies come in the forms of Datadyne security and layered Skeda, in which they either operate with their own alien weapons or physical aggression when trying to strike us down. There's always playful dialogue when we take care of Datadyne that leaves a satisfying touch. They are positioned differently each stage, which depends mainly on how eager their higher ups want to find and take us out. The weapons are unique in their own way as each of them could have up to 2 different firing options. This alters the method of using it depending on the scenario that we would need to evaluate and use the best appropriate action of taking the enemy out. This can alter the method of using it depending on the scenario that we need to evaluate and use the best appropriate action of taking the enemy out. Weapon selection is also a cool feature, being able to carry out several different guns at any point. There are several different weapons to choose from as we can pick and grab what suits us best for the occasion. With guns on display, sound effects plays a role that depicts the noise being spread across each weapon. With being able to use a lot, each sound becomes distinct to each weapon to present more identity to using it. With this, it helps out knowing the danger of automatics are nearby, or we can feel good hearing the shotgun nearby that gives us the advantage of taking them out with ease. Being able to explore the Carrington Institute before the mission starts was great, as we can check out the different facilities it has to offer. We get to speak with other employees and our boss that have funny remarks to say. There are also different types of testing rooms available, such as testing the guns and gadgets to get more accustomed to it, or combat simulation rooms for close quarter combat engagement and movement whenever we need to get a good warm up before the mission begins. Another mode that's great to play is the combat simulator, which allows us to play with our friends together. Even if we don't have any person to play with, it has got us covered to play against bots with adjustable difficulties and personalities to test out our skills. In addition, there is a challenge mode that we can choose to complete objectives with certain requirements to succeed onwards. Replay value was a great factor here, as there's several different options and ideas we can create for endless hours of fun. Overall, Perfect Dark does a great job providing everything on the table for Joanna Dark to showcase her skills while offering tons of features on display to show the amount of variety and replay value that the game has to offer. If any of you guys have any experiences with this game, feel free to share in the comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day.